The newest MacBook Pro is a hell of a machine. Let me explain to you why you should be saving up for this one. The newest MacBook Air 15 is garbage for anything other than browsing the web and watching videos. Go for Pro if you want a truly future-proof machine that is really worth your money. In this video, we're going to look more deeply at some use case for this device, why I picked it, and why it may be a good fit for you. Many other videos have already covered benchmarks for this device, so I'm not going to make redundant content about graphic workloads or rendering times. But if you're interested in that, the rendering time is ridiculous on this machine. In my configuration, I specifically went for 32 gigabytes of RAM, a 1 terabyte hard drive, and the M2 Max processor, specifically because of the dual encoding engines, which makes for much faster scrubbing and crazy render times, like we said before, as compared to the M2 Pro and standard model, which only have a single encoding engine. What this effectively does is half the rendering time and increase the ability to run multiple streams of 4K content without any lag or scrubbing issues. It's so powerful, in fact, that even when throwing multiple 8K streams, after 2 months of use, I've never even seen a single hitch. I also want to point out that the speaker configuration in this laptop is like nothing I've ever heard before. Light years ahead of any other device. It's really crazy that they're able to get this level of refined bass and clarity out of a laptop chassis. It's really something that you need to experience firsthand to really believe it. I did get a little bit of time with the MacBook Air 15, and although they do have more speakers than traditional laptops, it still can't compare to this, and it is more of the tinny sound that you come to expect from a laptop. On the MacBook Pro, the speakers really make media consumption an excellent experience. This of course brings up the question, is it worth the price? In my opinion, it certainly is. It is a far more robust machine than the Air counterparts, and while it does come at a premium price, you're getting a very premium product. And I feel it's something you should save up for if your workflow demands something that is a little bit more on the professional side. The Air is simply not going to cut it, and it's going to become a very frustrating experience to work with. And despite its size in comparison to the Air, it still is a super portable device. I think back to my PC from college that was a 15-inch laptop, and it felt like a desktop in comparison to this. And of course, undeniably, the biggest advantage over the Air is the I/O, with the HDMI 2.1 port. This was a big upgrade from last year, by the way. The 3 USB-C ports, and of course the SD card reader. This really makes it a more professionally oriented machine. One of the biggest things is the existence of active cooling on these machines, as opposed to the passive chassis cooling on the Air. It will make your sustained, longer period workloads run so much better, and that was one of the biggest selling points for me when I was deciding between the two. I hope you all enjoyed this dive into the newest Mac. It's been a great machine, and I highly recommend it should you require something like this for your workflow. If you did like this video, please do like and subscribe. It helps me out so much, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next one.